Russ Symes, serial entrepreneur and passive income junkie. As you already know, have income streams in e-commerce, real estate, rental properties, and now crypto mining, specifically helium mining, as I talk about on this channel. But I also do GPU and ASIC mining as well. And in this video, I'm going to compare ASIC and GPU mining versus helium mining. I'm going to go over the pros and cons, and I'm going to go over which I think is a better income opportunity for you. So I'm going to take you into my Bitcoin / Ethereum / Decred / Litecoin mining room and show you different parts of it and so on and so forth. You're not going to hear what you're not going to be able to hear because the exhaust fans and the ASIC miners, GPU miners are loud, but I'm going to point at a few things and show you the different aspects of the room. Come with me. Let's go check it out. So I'm in there showing you my crypto mining room, right? Now pay attention. This place is extremely loud and really hot. The first one that I'm showing you are my ASIC miners, which do Bitcoin mining, which are S19 Pros, do Bitcoin, and I have a few Decred miners that mine Decred. Now in the other racks there, I'm showing you GPU miners. These mine Ethereum, and they are also loud and produce a lot of heat. Next thing that I'm showing you is an extremely huge exhaust fan. Now this exhaust fan had to actually be hardwired into our electrical system. You couldn't just plug it in. This thing sucks so much power that I literally had to have an electrician come over and hardwire it in. Now that costs money. Everything that I'm telling you costs a lot of money, right? The GPU miners average about $6,000 a piece. The Bitcoin miners are $10,000 minimum. So the equipment that you see in this room, very expensive. Next thing that I'm showing you is all the electrical work. If you look at all these electrical panels, these were all wired directly from the box, which is a phase 3 200 amp service, which is an extremely high service. You're not going to find these in your average home. This is a warehouse, and that's what you need to actually Bitcoin mine or ASIC mine, GPU mine. So I'm showing you the electrical work. These are all 220 volt outlets. In all of this, as you can see, all electrical work is expensive. So as you look throughout this entire room, you can tell it's all expensive. So what you know thus far about ASIC and GPU mining, it's expensive, takes a lot of capital. So I'm going to go over a few pros, benefits of ASIC and GPU mining. Number one, you get worthwhile coin. All the coin except for Decred, which I only have a few miners of, all the coin that I mine in the ASIC and GPU mining room are top 10, top 15 by coin market cap, meaning I'm not getting any crappy coin. Now, when compared to HNT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin are much more known brands, and the longevity of these brands are, I'd say, much more long-term reliable. So you don't really have to transfer any of these coins, and if you're looking to long-term hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, you're gonna do well. So that's the first pro. Another pro to ASIC and GPU mining is you actually own, I like to say, a tangible derivative of a cryptocurrency. So these ASIC and GPU miners are actual machines that pretty much run the blockchain. Therefore, you own a piece of imperative hardware that helps run this blockchain. And as the coin goes up in value, so does the equipment. So like I said, to me, it is like a physical derivative of a cryptocurrency. So if you know, cryptocurrency is not tangible. Now, if you want to own something tangible connected to this digital currency, you'd get an ASIC or GPU miner. So that's another thing. You actually own a tangible asset. Tangible asset is another pro. Final pro to Bitcoin, GPU, ASIC mining, Ethereum mining is the long-term feasibility of earning is, I would say, much more reliable. Helium HNT mining has not been around long. The project isn't completely built out. It still is a project and it's not a complete business yet. So, the reliability of long-term earnings, I'd say, is much better with ASIC and GPU mining. Now, let's go over the cons. Cons, many of them. One, hard to scale. Why? Because you need a lot of capital. You need a lot of capital to get more power. You need a lot of capital to get more equipment. You need a lot of capital to hire electricians to do the build out of the infrastructure. You need a lot of capital to exhaust the heat. It's extremely capital intensive, therefore hard to scale. You're going to run into issues where you need to continue to get more capital so that you can make more money. Another con, the noise. You can't do this at your home. Like helium mining, you can set up a helium mine in your home. You can set up one of these in your home, but it's extremely loud and produces a lot of heat. So I'd say it's not really conducive to at-home setup for the hobbyist. It's more for a professional or commercial person like myself. Another con is it's hard to get equipment. There's no exact reliable source for you to be able to get these things at market price. If you're looking to get them for the best price, you're going to have to buy them from a third-party seller in China, which is risky in itself. Who wants to wire $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to a Chinese bank account? There's a lot of risk in actually getting a hold of these miners. And if you want to go to eBay, you're going to be paying an extreme premium to get them. So let's talk about the pros of helium mining. Easy to scale. As a miner cost for a complete setup is around $800 to $1,100 for a professional outdoor setup. It's easy to scale. Doesn't cost a lot. You can get $1,000, in scale by helium miner, and it's fairly easy. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your feet wet in helium mining. Another thing, lower power usage. It doesn't take a lot of power. What are you spending, $2 to $3 per miner? Another pro to helium mining is the ROI. The ROI is incomparable to ASIC and GPU mining. You can break even on a miner setup in 3 to 4 months, as opposed to Bitcoin GPU mining, where it can take you anywhere from 1 year to 16 months to 2 years, depending on the model that you get. So the break even and the earning are much better. Now, overall, I'd say the best opportunity for passive income when it comes to crypto mining is definitely helium mining for the average person, because the average person doesn't have tons of capital. The average person can easily set one of these things up in 2 hours and create their first passive income stream. Now, the only drawback to scaling a helium mining operation is finding people that allow you to place these in their home, which is not hard. If you're an entrepreneur and if you're creative, you can easily find tons of people that will allow you to set these up in their home as a business opportunity. The winner, helium mining in 2022 for passive income. Sadly, the average person in 2022 is not simply earning worthwhile earnings from helium mining. And why is that? A lack of education. Now, the best side hustle or business opportunity in 2022 is helium mining. And since I've owned a company called JCRS Communications, where we go around deploying helium miners as a business, I've literally learned everything there is to know about helium mining. And I'm bringing these tips and tricks to you in my free course. This course will not be free forever. As more people sign up and as I get more feedback on the course and I perfect it, I'm going to start charging for it. But right now, use this opportunity in the link below, comment section, to get this free course and learn how you too can earn passive income through the best business opportunity of 2022, helium mining.